All right, folks, very important chart here. We've been talking about this the last couple of weeks, but I just want to reiterate here that the VIX, the VIX, this is the volatility index. So, how to tell when a market is bottoming is we look at this blue wave and see where it is here on the VIX. So, when the VIX is going way up like this, you could see it did this moonshot back here in April. Well, if you guys remember April, things were really bad in the markets, right? Things were really bad when this thing was going up. But it eventually topped out here. You can see it got the red dot back there in April and it came back down. So I just want to show you a comparison here like Ethereum. So remember that was topping out, right? That was topping out in April of last year. Well, look where we were in April of last year. Okay, April 14th, the same time it topped out. Ethereum was sitting down here at $1,500. The VIX topped out and this thing went up. So when the VIX is going up, okay, markets are going down. Okay, it's normally a bottoming signal. When you look at this chart and you see that red dot, that means the markets are getting ready to bottom. And you can see where it's sitting here right now in well, it's actually April of this year. So it topped last time in April, and now it's looking to top again. So again, the red dot means we're going down. We want the VIX to come back down. That will make markets go up. So again, when this thing is up here, it's a great time to be buying stocks, cryptocurrencies, whatever you guys are accumulating, because this is volatile times, right? Very uncertain times. Everyone was freaking out about tariffs back here. Okay, if you look at Ethereum, if you would have bought Ethereum down here at 1,500 off the signal that we got back here in April, you would have made a lot of money last year. So same kind of drop. I mean, this drop looks very similar to what happened last year. Okay, I think we're getting ready to rebound. Ethereum still does have that green dot. So I like that. Again, that's the VIX. You guys can look at that. A good generic rule that I have learned with this is that when this thing's up at 30, and we were up at like 34 a couple weeks ago, when this thing's around 30, that's normally where it tops. Okay, sometimes it has big moves up, but they don't last very long. Normally that's very short-lived, right? But around 30, okay, that is when you want to be buying your assets, buying your stocks, buying your crypto. Okay, and it's at 24 now. It was at 30 at the beginning of the week, but it's coming down. And you got the red dot. So that's very bullish for the markets in my opinion. I think the markets have bottomed and I think it's up and away from here.